here where you struggled a little bit, off for Big Ten championships. What was that time like as you try to reset?
Yeah, Coach just kind of let me know that he's going to take the 6 guys that were deserving of it, and I was okay with that. You know, I really wanted us to win the Big Ten championship, and I was confident in those guys. But I knew I had to work on my game, and Coach told me to stay ready. So that's just what I did. I practiced a little bit, got my game back in shape, and was ready to go for Stanford.
Is there a lot of reflection, how you kind of, what was that a couple weeks later?
Yeah, a little bit. Just kind of put it in the past. You know, I had some good tournaments in the spring early on. Just kind of putting that in the past and moving on. Next day, next man up. So.
Based off your results at Wright, it seems like you're able to flip a switch come postseason time and just kind of play. Is there something to bigger event? You kind of have a little bit more juice?
A little bit, yeah. I just try to just play for the team, really. You know, I was in contention after round 1 and 2 and going into day 3, but I just knew the team needed me most. It would be nice to get the individual win, but I was just trying to hit each shot in front of me and make sure we made it through and ultimately get the win.
What did that mean for you, for your confidence heading into this week?
It was really good. You know, Stanford was fit for my game, so I had a lot of confidence going in and just building the momentum, building my body of work, and you know, trying to help the team even more come national championship.
How has this team evolved to get to where it is now, and you guys seem like you're playing your best golf of the year?
Yeah, it's taken a while. I think it's pretty easy to see that, but we're glad we're here. I think we've had a lot of new guys, so I think we're just kind of learning, taking in everything Coach says, and really trying to make it an everyday thing rather than just at times, because you can't just flip. It's hard to flip a switch. So making it a point to meet your standard every day is something we've really put an emphasis on recently.
How would you evaluate this year for you? I know that you're not the first graduate transfer to come here,
Mm-hmm.
but Coach Mike has always said it's a different level for him, and he had to adjust to that. Is that more or less accurate?
Yeah, I agree. You know, my goal is to come here and compete for national championships, so I'm glad we're able to do that. I'd say it's a success in all that I've learned. I've had some ups and downs. It's easy to see that, but everything I've learned is really going to benefit me in the next few years of my career. So I'm excited for that.
What are some of those things that you feel like you've learned?
Just meeting your standard every day. I've really made some improvements physically with the golf game, chipping and putting. There's a different way to play the game than what I had known for so long. And if you don't know it, it might not hurt you, but once you do know it, you realize that you got to tidy up some things. So just the small stuff like that you can't give shots back. You can't let anyone control your space. You have to control your own. And just being able to do those things every day has really helped.
How did you stay ready? You said Coach said stay ready. How did you do that?
Like I said, I just put it behind me. I knew the team needed me, potentially. If they didn't need me, though, I'd still be in full support. So I was glad I was able to get another chance, and I just wanted to take advantage of that.
Yes, when you decided to make a move like this, was it, idea like just embrace the challenge and you're going to play for a program that's regular at the national level? Just what did you think about when you decided you want to try to do this?
Yeah, I knew that I needed to test my game in order to see if I was ready for the next level beyond college, and Coach Small was, gracious enough to give me that opportunity. So I took advantage of it, and like I said, I've learned a lot. So I was ready to. I really wanted to come here and compete and play for national championships. I'm glad we were able to do that.
Well, you won a lot at Wright. Was there an adjustment when maybe it wasn't, I don't want to say easy because golf is never easy, but just it didn't maybe come as easy at times?
Definitely. It's just a different level. Everything here is a little bigger, and you can't take days off mentally, physically. And I learned a lot at Wright State, but the stuff I've learned here has really improved on that and built on that even further. So I'm gracious for my time there, but I'm glad that I've experienced this.
Obviously, there's the thought of playing for Mike Small. How is the actuality of it all? Is there anything different than you expected, or what's it just been like to be coached by him?
It's been good. I've learned a lot. I've been tested quite a bit. I've had some lows, but I've had a lot of highs, and I'm thankful for that. I feel like a lot of people outside the program don't exactly know what coach is about, but once you're in here, he has your back 110%, and he wants the best for you, almost as much as yourself. So.
How much did you touch a golf club in the week for Queen Atkins and the regional? I mean, because Mike had said he needs a reset. If he keeps this up, he's just going to keep burying himself.
Yeah. I took a few days off. My fiance graduated from college the weekend that the guys were gone, so I was able to kind of reset with that. but definitely took a little bit of a break there and took a step back, took a deep breath, realized what I need to work on.
Does that, in hindsight, obviously the results speak for itself, but did you feel like you needed that? And going forward in your career, is that something you might keep in the back of your mind?
Yeah, definitely. I'd had some tournaments before Atkins that were okay, but not up to standard, and I think Atkins was good for me in the long term, with just being able to take a step back and realize that some changes I need to make.